Alright class, today we are going to talk about pneumatics. Pneumatics are a motion system that uses compressed air. They can be very useful on VEX robots and many everyday machines. In VEX, pneumatics can be used to clamp field pieces or to throw objects across a field, like we did in TASA.
But how do pneumatics work, Miss Floyd?
Well, that's an interesting question, Jacob. What do you think, class? Should we go on a field trip?
Yeah! Do we have to? I should have just stayed home today.
Come on.
Seatbelts,
To the back of school bus!
Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way!
Look, pneumatics. If we go closer, we can figure out how they work.
Great idea, Jonah. Here, we're currently traveling through the pneumatic tubing. This is what allows compressed air to travel through the entire system.
According to my research, pneumatic tubes need to be cut squarely and fit tightly to avoid leaks and other issues.
Very good, Shannon.
I heard that oxygen and magnesium were going out, and I was like, OMG.
Cut it out, Owen.
Now we have entered the pneumatic cylinder. A cylinder is the moving component in a pneumatic system. It uses compressed air to move the inner shaft in and out.
Doesn't air primarily consist of nitrogen and oxygen?
Very good, Jonah. The system uses gas or air because it can be compressed, creating the needed pressure. 100 psi is the maximum operating pressure for VEX. Since the system uses the pressure to create the force needed to manipulate field objects, this is very important.
But why does it work that way, Mrs. Floyd?
Great question, Owen. Math. Math is always the answer.
According to my research, the force the system uses is equal to the pressure times the area. The volume of the system is the length times the area.
Great explanation, Shannon.
Ooh. I think I understand it now. The principles of fluid dynamics and the mathematical equations explain how the system functions. But what tells the system when to operate?
Boolean programming.
OMG.
When a particular input is received, the cortex or brain of the robot tells the solenoid to either fire or not fire, on or off. These are the default states that can be changed in programming, but Boolean is the easiest way to program pneumatic systems.
But what happens if a system doesn't seem to be working or isn't efficient, Miss Floyd?
Well, Jacob, let's see. If there is a problem with the system, you should first check for a leak. Leaks can be caused by loose tubing. If that's not it, you should check that the lines are ran correctly or that one of the parts isn't effective.
Wow.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Back to the classroom, everyone.
Thank goodness.
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing octopus in the neighborhood.